All right, I just finished up my walk for today and I wanted to take a moment to touch base with you. David had asked a good question. He says he's right now under the weather and ultimately wanting to comfort eat and not knowing if I had ever struggled with this. And the short answer is yes, and much worse. I lost weight with dealing with two toddlers and a young baby. So as you can imagine, the reasons I could have been off plan all the time were there. And I'm going to have a strong love moment with you. And I'm going to tell you, if you want an excuse to not eat the way that you know you should, they're out there. There's a ton of them. You getting where you want to be happens every hour of every day, every decision you make. So for example, you get home, you realize your refrigerator is crashed, it's burnt, it doesn't work anymore, all your food is lost. Well, I guess, this sucks. I guess I'm going to have to go by McDonald's, get my double quarter pounder with cheese and my fries because, hey, my refrigerator's broke. Or the choice that you probably should be making in that moment if you actually want to get to your goals. I can run by Subway and get a 6-inch sub and some baked Lay's. Or I could go by Chipotle and get a nice chicken, fajita salad. Doing something that will be within your plans. You're sick. Maybe you don't want to eat the broiled chicken breast and sweet potato you had planned. Maybe your throat hurts. Maybe you don't feel good. So does that send you running to the pint of Haagen-Dazs? Or do you go by Chick-fil-A and get yourself a nice bowl of their chicken noodle soup? You make these decisions moment by moment. And if you really, and you deep down inside know, let's be honest, if you're going, screw it, I'm going to eat what the heck I want because there's this inconvenience in my life versus in this moment, I really still care about my goals. And even though my original plan doesn't exist because it's been affected, I'm now going to go ahead and do X instead. There's always a way that within what you're doing, you can try and make the best decisions possible. If you're sick, obviously you're probably not going to work out. Staying super hydrated, but it doesn't mean that you have to abandon everything that's getting you to where you want to be. If your throat hurts, have some yogurt with some fruit. Maybe have a nice can of soup, those kinds of things. But really it comes down to you being committed. And I ask you this, has that behavior gotten you where you want? If every time a wrench is thrown in the work, you get an injury, you're sick, somebody passes away and you have to deal with all that, your kid is having a situation. If every time those things happen, you then abandon what you're doing and just eat poorly because ultimately that's the reason that you're not going to do it, then they're always going to be there and you're never going to move forward in your journey. That's a decision you have to make hour by hour, minute by minute. What's more important to me, eating this or continue to work on my goals and maybe modifying my plan to get me where I want to be? So again, I'm coming with some strong love because again, I lost my weight dealing with two toddlers and a baby. I get that there's reasons, okay, why you wouldn't do what you need to do. But I also get that when you care more about getting where you want to be, within those moments, you will make the choices that will move you closer as opposed to further away. All right, I hope that answers your question. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.